This is the account of Saint Nancy of Northwest South Africa, who entered the realms and delivered her relatives from the cages of bondage.
Today was mind-blowing. I just felt vibrations when the pastor got on the stage. Felt vibrations, then I just fell on the floor and I was just vibrating. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't stop. I was just vibrating. And then there's a point where I stopped. And then the pastor was still preaching, and then while he saw a vision where God had released eyes in the realms.
And I saw 200 names. You should receive eyes to see, eyes to see, eyes to see, eyes.
People received eyes and I hadn't received mine yet. And then there were like 20-something people who still had to receive eyes.
There are 27 more people seated there. Everybody lift your hands. Close your eyes. Just close your eyes. You will see what will happen.
And then I was waiting. I was like, okay, God, here I am. And then as I was there, I felt the vibrations again. I felt the vibrations. And then I couldn't help myself still. I kept on vibrating and vibrating and vibrating. And then I was at the altar in front. And then I saw where my eyes are black, it was yellow. And then there was like a light circling like this around that, the yellow. It was just circling the whiteness. It's like brightness, like very bright, like. And then I saw an eagle, and then I saw a throne there, like a seat. And then from there, I flew, and then I saw a field, and it was my family's field, and it had poverty there, it had stagnation there, it had diseases there, there was witchcraft there. And then I saw a witch, and then I saw an altar of a witch, and then I saw my father in chains, and then I saw my late mother and my late aunt. They were just standing there like chained, their hands were chained. And then it's like, I don't know, I went in the marine, and then I saw my family caged up they were caged in. And then I received a sword and I cut those cages with my sword. It had fire on it. Then I slashed those cages, I slashed them, and they were open. And then I slashed on my mother and my aunt, and they broke free. And I slashed on my father. It was so hard to slash on his. And then I slashed on him, and then he was freed. And then I saw these huge eagles, they're like very huge eagles. They were like on top of our home, like on top of the roofs on our home, just like this. Where I stay and my other family's places, the eagles were just like this, like protecting our homes. So that is the experience that I received today. And I just keep on vibrating and vibrating and roaring. I've been watching the services for a month now. I was introduced by my aunt. She introduced me to Pastor John, bondservant of Christ. So I've been watching him on YouTube for a month now, and I've been attending all the services live. So I came Tuesday and it was exactly as I expected it to be. And then I came Friday again, and then I came today and tomorrow. So the experience is just as I expected it to be. It's like I want to live here, like I want to be in this presence my whole life. It's so pure, it's so holy. I've been to churches, but they've been nothing like this. And before coming here, actually encountered the bondservant in the realms. He took me up, and then it was like a temple in there, and there was a table, and it had stones, like different colors of stones, and those stones, he was separating them by colors. It was like, this is how witches steal stars. This is how they do it. This is how, I'm going to show you, this is how they steal people's stars, people's destinies. And then he separated the stones, and then there were these specific color stone that he said, he was like, you see these stones, I'll be the ones dealing with these demons. And then the rest, the angels will deal with them. And then we ascended down, and then when we were down, it looked like an office, but then again, when you stepped out, it looked like a concert, like I was on the stage. And then I got a promotion, and there was this other lady who was like, you always know how to do something, you always a step ahead of me, why? I was like, it can only be God. It's not me, it can only be God. And then she was so angry. And then when they gave me the promotion, there was like a team that had to come sing for me and congratulate me. So then I took the mic, and then I was suddenly in front of millions, or was it thousands? Yeah, I think thousands. And I took the mic, and I started praying and worshiping God. And then when I started praying in tongues, people started falling, and then there were people who had like demon possessed. And then I went down, and then there was this other man who was like, do not help these ones. There's one day waiting for you, like a demon waiting for me there. I was like, no, I can't take on this demon. He's too big. He's a giant. And then that man was like, no, go. And then I went. When I got there, when I looked at that demon, it was just a giant. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, he was just huge. And then I don't know. And then just Pastor John, he's the one who spoke through me. Like, he was the one who took over and defeated that demon through me. And then creatures, like people who were demon possessed, he summoned creatures to come and help. And then the creatures came and helped those people who were demon possessed. The next thing, I just woke up and I just saw people lying on the floors, and it was just, it was just something like, yeah, after that, it was just so peaceful. Like, it was just so peaceful in that dream. Or was it a vision? It was so peaceful. And I told myself that I want to come to church. I want to come experience. I want the physical experience, because over the phone, it's nothing compared to the physical experience. So that is why I am here.